Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Morning. Happy Sunday to you. Good morning, Sam Cliff. Nice to see you.
Yes, so Mama, I like this your eyeglass. Is it that you don't want the sun it's too bright to your eye?
A lot of times I wear it for the fashion sense, but I'm actually facing the window of my room. So the sun is going to be very bright. So I decided, let me just put it on. I am transmitting with you with 35% battery, but I must show you this. We're using one of the toughest power banks in Nigeria. You can see the power
Mama,
bank is
no, girl. Your network again. I've started. Oh,
that's how it is.
oh Jesus, Mama, your network again. Your network.
Okay, how's the network?
Your network has started again. It's better now. So
It
what we're
started.
gonna do? Yeah, what we're gonna do today? I think we're gonna stay in one. I would like to stay in one position so we can go. So, Mama,
Is it good? Is it good like
yeah,
this? It looks good.
it's better now. It's better now.
Very good.
Yeah.
The network went down because I went to the power bank, but it's fine. We're okay. My power bank, like I said, 35%. It will be 70 in 5 minutes. Watch it while we're doing broadcast. So, good morning, Sancliffe. It's a very tough morning in Nigeria, and it's one of the toughest in my news career, my entire career in news. I started news in 1994, and in 2005, we have to go to the library, we have to turn on the TV, we have to read newspapers. But when 2006 started, 2006, Twitter came and changed everything. In real time, we can see everything happening, including news. Why is Twitter being down a bad thing right now for news reporters? It's a disaster. We cannot get news updates in real time. The TV we used to turn, the newspapers we used to read, the old ways, like today's a Sunday, I'll have to go to the library on Monday to check the news, the police records, everything. But Twitter changed all that. So by killing Twitter, the government literally killed news updates. We cannot get real live updates anymore. There's one website called Giddy Traffic in Lagos, and the traffic updates are live, and they can't do it. If there's something going on, if there's a riot, if there's an attack, they cannot give you updates. So it's a disaster. You can't confirm stuff. So I woke up at 4:30. I go to my church at 6 to 7:30. Pastor Biomi, Salvation Ministry. Shout out, by the way. I just finished the 6 a.m. service at 7:30. And when I woke up to get ready for church, I saw something on your page that TB Joshua is dead. And I was a little bit disturbed because what you had was a screenshot of somebody who screenshotted a Wikipedia page. As a news reporter, the first thing I do is to go to Twitter in real time. You will see it everywhere on Twitter in real time. There was no Twitter for me. Everybody says access VPN. VPN is not what you think it is. As of this moment now, a lot of hackers and malware has entered many people's computers, many people's phones, many people's Twitter accounts, because they went into virtual private networks that they didn't know about. Now, for me to go on VPN, I'll have to use a carded VPN. It's too expensive, and that thing will suck at least 25 gigabytes out of your credit every day. I don't keep 25 every day. I keep at least 10. So at the end of the day, forget it. So I was using Facebook, news organizations that are credible on Facebook, and I was also using Instagram, but mostly Facebook. Now, at the end of the day, okay, I saw the same thing. Everybody's referring to this Wikipedia. Now, I am a Wikipedia writer, and I haven't done it in 4 years, 5 years. But in America, and Canada, I did Wikipedia a lot. There are many articles I've written, including some in Nigeria. I'll get to one later on in another show, the NAFDAC one. The NAFDAC Wikipedia, half of the corruption you see there, I'm the one that wrote it. I'll get to that in another show. But going to Wikipedia, I emailed some of the admins. There are admins in Wikipedia as well. They can lock your padlock. They can padlock your profile. And if some weird stuff is happening, look at my profile is one of the most bullied, and it's padlocked. And someone has gone in there and actually called me a psycho. It's there. You saw it, right? I showed you. So that must be someone within Wikipedia, an admin. But I contacted some American and Canadian admins, and they told me that it's very unusual to find an admin who will use a password for a public figure, but no date of death. Okay, let me explain that part to you. TB Joshua was a Nigerian, but date of death, Death is not in there. They have not added that paragraph. And we're told in Wikipedia that when we're editing, do not postpone editing and say, I'll come back later. Do it all at one time. Because if somebody's dead, they're supposed to put the banner. This is an article about an active death, an active situation. Okay, so you know it's been updated regularly. That banner is not there. They've called him was. So we're all confused. So the next thing a news reporter does, okay, journalism students, listen, because I'm teaching free now. I'm teaching this free. If you're a journalism student, especially Nigerian ones, the next thing you're supposed to do as a journalist is to call other journalists, Nigerian journalists, the good ones, Sahara, Cable, Leadership, Samin Desaya's paper. You know Samin Desaya, the owner of Leadership newspaper, our friend that died in December. Called everybody at Leadership. Everybody's saying he's dead. But we cannot confirm or deny. In other words, someone is dead. You can't confirm he's dead. You can't deny he's dead. Remember that got me into trouble with Nnamdi Kanu when they faked his death. And I said, Nnamdi Kanu, I can't confirm if he's dead or whatever. And everybody said I called him dead. And they attacked me for a whole year. Now, the next thing you do, when 3 journalists are telling you he's dead, but we can't confirm or deny, you don't post it yet. You now go to the source. At 1 o'clock, TB Joshua's girl. Okay, when I say girl, I mean a staff member, okay, like an aide, like a PA, like somebody high up in Emmanuel TV. That person told a politician that it's a lie at 1 a.m. I wasn't around at 1 a.m. I was asleep. The person said it's a lie. The politician told me. The politician tweeted it with VPN that the news about TB Joshua being dead is a lie. The politician screenshot the tweet. Now, I can't tell you the politician, but Sam Clef, you know who I'm talking about. I've told you. That person now screenshot his tweet and sent it to me and said, this is what I tweeted at 1 a.m. I removed the tweet at 4 o'clock because I just confirmed he's actually dead and his girl was lying. Remember that happened days ago when Mr. Obina died at NECO? And I told you, Kemi Olunloyo told you first that Mr. Obina was assassinated in his home, and not the Abuja home, the Mina home. And his son, who is the source, told NECO, my dad died of a brief illness. His wife, who spoke to a media outlet, People's Gazette, said my husband was killed in here and they didn't take anything. So when you have 2 sources with 2 different stories, that makes it hard for a journalist. Nigerian journalism student, pay attention, because this doesn't happen like that in America. In America, you go to the source, you get the news. Nigeria, they would twist it. He's alive, he's dead, you know? So that politician now told me, I can't talk anymore, Kemi. I'm very distraught. And that was it. Me and you, Sam Clef, have been talking since 4 a.m. about this. So that politician is going through his own grief right now. How do you get the news from the source? I have a brother, Ayobami Olunloyo. He's a pastor with Redeem. I've sent him a message through the Adeboye channels there. Find out what's going on for me. I also have people within Salvation Ministry, the church I worship. Send it to Pastor Ebiyomi. What if Pastor Ebiyomi doesn't know? What if Adeboye himself doesn't know? What if they're getting the news like everybody else? That's where news becomes difficult. So enough with the journalism school. Let's get to the show. Sam Clef, I confirmed.
Yeah.
Only one way. Like I said, the source. They posted it on Instagram. The minute they posted it on Instagram, it said posted 2 minutes ago. I was the first person to comment. That's the confirmation there.
So
I didn't look at Facebook, but Instablog got it from Facebook too.
So let me ask you a question now, Ms. Kemi. Thanks for coming, because people want to know exactly the concept.
You're welcome.
Of his death, because basically I myself, when I got information about his death, I had to confirm from I checked different posts. So that's why I have to put a verification if it's true. You understand? Because right about now, we are the only source of media, because they tell the station who's supposed to be giving information to people are being controlled by NBC, and NBC is a dictatorship.
Very much so.
Power control tool. So basically, I like the fact that right now we have our own way of reaching out and teaching people. So we want to know the cause of his death. So can we go straight so that people can know the cause of his death? So
Okay, now that's when I tell the journalism students to be ready to do what they call instant stuff. Okay, instant. Just like you have coffee that you make in the machine, you also have instant coffee, water and coffee. So I had to do some instant investigative journalism within my channels. Mr. TB Joshua, Prophet TB Joshua, he preached at a service yesterday. After he preached at the service, where does your pastor go when they're done preaching? They greet you, they say hi, everything. And maybe they go eat after. Maybe they go have a reception. All I have right now is that when the church program, you saw how the page wrote it, once the church program was done, everything he said, his last words, the pages have it. After the church program, Prophet TB Joshua went home like everybody else. What does the pastor do when they get home? They wipe their face, they wash their hands, they lay down, they rest. The same way my friend Dola Bangboye of MTN, Iyabo Ojo's mother, Daria Deboye, Prince Young, all four within 6 months. The same way they went to sleep and never got up.
So
Prophet TB Joshua died in his nap.
wow. So he died in the sleep.
He died in his sleep, is what we will say, but he just went to nap. You know what a nap is?
He wasn't sick. No, he just went.
Nothing. He just preached at his church. Okay, that's what my investigation has gone to. I am not investigating what he ate after the church service or what he ate in his home. Did he eat at the church service? Did he eat at his home? Whatever he consumed between that service when he left the pulpit and his bedroom, okay? I don't know. I don't want to know, okay? Because people will say, oh, he was poisoned, he was ill. Whatever he drank, I don't want to know. It's never going to bring him back. He was a good man.
But let me ask a question. Are they going to do like an autopsy to know exactly? Because
possibly,
Nigerian,
possibly. But autopsies don't need to be made public. We, the public, want to know what an autopsy says. Remember, it's good, especially when we have homicide or suspicious activities. But I can tell you right now, did Daria Adeboye's autopsy go public? Ibidu Igodalo, after the reception she had when she started her new assignment and went to her hotel room, was her autopsy made public? No,
well, let me ask,
it doesn't have
Let me ask
to.
you a question. Let me ask you this question, right? Because I know Pastor Adeboye's son just died, and now TB Joshua. Oh, is it there? Is there like I don't know? Is there something? Is there a rapture taking place? Is there a rapture?
Personally, I'll tell you my view. Okay, let's just kill that. Yeah, I know. Let's just kill that pharmacist, journalist, doctor, mommy, investigative journalist. Let's kill that. Yeah,
we didn't go to heaven. No.
Let's kill. Yeah, look, when I die in my sleep, there's no Dr. Kemi or any of that anymore. Right now, this second, Sam Cliff, I'm Evangelist Kemi, and it's Sunday morning, the Sunday after TB Joshua died. There is a rapture going on. There is a rapture going on. There is a rapture going on. I've said it 3 times.
Rapture. So rapture is supposed to happen once.
I'm a spiritual person.
The rapture one they open like different. Because this is why I'm asking this question because see, just last month, Adeboye's son died. You understand?
Yeah. So, another pastor lost their son too. So you remember?
I just say Adeboye beginning to die in his sleep. This is the way TB Joshua now die for his sleep. May not be like say rapture don't happen, no, and we will come down. Now we not go heaven. No.
It has happened. It is happening, and it will continue happening. Let me just tell you right now, because the way spirituality works, okay. There's one thing I want to know now. The world at large, they want to know what TB Joshua ate and drank. I'm the first to break this news when it comes to how he died. The church is not going to tell you how he died. Okay, they posted what they have to post. That's the end of it. The next thing you're going to see on his Instagram and Facebook is funeral arrangements. Finish. You're not going to see how he died. But you know what I want to know? Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, let me finish. You know what I want to know? What I want to know? What you want to know is what did he eat? What did he drink? All the people out there. But what I want to know is who was the last person he bid goodbye? Have you ever discovered that in spirituality? Like Mr. TB Joshua said goodbye to somebody at the church, goodbye to somebody somewhere. or maybe his wife, or
Yeah,
maybe his friend. Who was the last person he bid goodbye
but the question
today
is,
before he went to
the
bed?
question is this, right? Because me, I believe that on a good day, we're supposed to hear the sound of the trumpets. I don't know if the trumpet have sound though. You understand? I don't know if you understand, but one thing I want to know, when death comes, right?
Yeah.
You can have the feeling. It's like an energy. It's an exit. You understand? So you have the feeling that death is around. Like when my sister, my junior sister, my little sister died, right? I knew when she died. I could feel the energy when she died. You understand? So what I'm looking is the fact that, you know, it might be stress because most of these men of God, they don't rest. They travel from one place to another. They don't rest. You understand? It might not even be spiritual. It might
Yeah.
just be stress. You understand? Because a lot of people, you see, the spiritual controls the physical, but a lot of people too much they forget that this our body is a physical thing. You understand? Like that's why sometimes I
Yeah.
can buttress with, I can even chat with I can retweet at people. People will say, why you might no. Now look at his death now. He's a human being like us. You understand? Like I was telling someone that there's no special heaven for any pastor. He has lived a good life. He has done miracles for people, and we appreciate him. You understand? I just want to say this. You understand? So that we don't keep people here waiting. Now that we know the cause of his death, we just want to wish him a rest. He should keep resting in perfect peace. You understand?
Right.
So
Let me say something real quick. Now, yesterday, when you're investigating something, you have to have a reason you're investigating. Most investigations come as a result of two things: suspicious deaths, which would be a homicide, and which police might be watching your work to make sure they're not, you know what I mean? Or if the the family requests such, whatever. The second reason why you investigate is because people want more answers, especially his flock, the people he preached to. Okay, I understand from one person that messaged me this morning that he was at the program yesterday and he left the program abruptly. Sure, you understand what I mean? But some people were also saying he finished the program. Some said he didn't feel good. He was dizzy. He wanted to drink a glass of water. Right? Some said he was ill. We don't know what anyone's going through. Sam Cliff, let me just tell you this. He's talked about stress and pastors moving back and forth, traveling everywhere. As I'm sitting here, for the last 21 years, 1999, I have been working out of my house since America. I was pregnant and I was a freelancer at CNN in Atlanta, and they told me I can work from home. And I had my own business as well. And I would go read the news at CBS 46 on the weekends. But becoming a blogger, journalist, working out of the house, the baby was born. 3-month-old baby sitting in the chair on the bottom of my table here. When he eats, I give bottle. I did that until the baby was 5 years old. Take him to the gate, school bus, come back. Baby was 10, walk him to the gate, walk to school with other people, come back. That baby is your boy now. And we're still working in the house. 21-year-old reached KJT. So it's like, as I'm working in the house, I'm stressed, and people don't think it's anything. Even the landlords and the neighbors and some fools that work in this building I live, they feel that because you're in the house, they can just do what they want. Oh, there's a leak coming down from your neighbor. Can we come in? You can't. I'm live with BBC. That's what I shouted the other day. I'm live with BBC. I'm in my office. I'm working. People don't know you're stressed out.
I swear.
We don't rest. And my legs now, my veins are paining me. I went to do Doppler test. They noticed that my veins in the venous is slower than the arteries. If it clots there, I die now. So we have to take time for ourselves. It's not all about work all the time.
I tell everybody, everybody needs to take care of yourself. Like me, this night, this night before I slept, now I really detoxed myself. I drank, I boiled water. I would back off the pineapple, lemon, and everything.
Yeah.
I clean my system. I make sure my lungs, I clean my system. But basically, I want to ask a question. Please, this is not funny. Why is it that the bad people live longer and the good people die? Because we have bad people in destroying Nigeria that believe it. They don't die. And it's only good people that...
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do Evangelist Kemi on that one. I want you to go and read Isaiah 57. It's in there. Why is it the bad live longer than the good people? God says in Isaiah 57 that sometimes I see bad things happening and I got to remove that person out of it. That's what's going on in Isaiah 57. Let me give you my own example. My brother Oyeleke Olunloyo was 17 years old. I've called out my family. I don't give a shit about anybody. Okay, you see, I say shit now. I can't say that on a Rise News or TVC. I can say it on a platform here. Oyeleke died at 17. He was killed by a drunk driver who hit 5 people at the traffic light. He's the only one that died after 2 days on life support. 3 of them were amputated, no arm, no leg. At the end of the day, my brother had been through so much with my family. And I remember the last thing he told me and my mom. My dad took him to a ritualist. He was going to school in England. He got all A's at Adesoye College, a good school in Nigeria. And my dad took him to a ritualist. He said he drank blood, human blood. My dad said it would make him stronger and everything. Meanwhile, it was when my parents fought that my mother yelled back at my father that you want you know what that means for the people that don't understand you, right? You're using all your children to get power. So my dad's 80th birthday in 2015, I called him out on 9 tweets. It shook Nigeria. If you cannot call out your own family, you're a coward. There are bad people in your family. I'm estranged from my entire family and I'm doing well. How come when I estranged from them is when I was doing well? Moved to Lagos, got my own place, everything. Leave the people in your lives. They're among you and they start in your family. Oyeleke died. He was in London, not even 6 weeks. The car killed him. Next thing you know, Isaiah 57 says, this is God, oh. This is the world. God is looking down. This boy has been through a lot. He's done so much. They took him to a ritual. He drank blood. He did this. Boom, I'm removing him. 17 years is enough. Oyeleke, come to me. That's what it is. That's my explanation of your question. Isaiah 57.
So, Mama.
God removed some good people before their time. And we are, look, Sam Claire, we are crying here. We're saying, oh, Oyeleke has gone. 21 years now, my brother has gone. Honest to God, he died on a day I didn't like, December 23rd. Accident happened on the 21st. Life support taken off on the 23rd. So every Christmas, somebody would go to London to go and put flowers at his grave. We buried him there because that's where he wanted to be. He wanted to school there. So as time went on, nobody goes to London every Christmas anymore. That stopped during Corona, 2020. No one went. So it's like, I don't miss Oyeleke anymore. I miss him in heart because I know he's doing well up there. So don't let's mourn them. You know, they say that. Don't let's mourn them. They're going to a better place. When is your time? God will pick you. So the good might die early and the bad is still living here. You know, so we might be living amongst the bad.
You're right, though, because when you go to a garden, right?
Yeah.
It's the good flowers that you pluck, right?
Hey.
So is it that God is now plucking the good flower? I want to be a bad guy. Right? I don't want to die now. But anyway,
so keep on being bad.
Watching us right now. And
let's talk about the Oyo State thing.
Which one? The killing. So what's happening? The killing.
Sam Clef, let me just tell you right now. I've left messages for everybody and anybody in Oyo State. The governor, Sheyi, wake up, oh, wake up, oh. Twitter is not working,
I posted something. Let me just pin one of my people. I posted something about.
I saw that post.
Yeah. So
I saw your post.
They said right now, to be honest, a lot of people don't know what's going on in Nigeria. People think it's a joke. People think that.
Sam Clef, let me tell you about the Oyo. Let me tell you about the Oyo thing. Shortly after I heard that TB Joshua died, I now got some messages. My DM, I have my publicist checks my DM and handles everything because many people want to donate to help me. And thanks for your own help too. So it's a lot of messages. I just decided, let me open it today, before the publicist, because she doesn't work on weekends anyway. I just saw messages coming from people in your state. Auntie Kemi, when Ibarakpa, help us, we can't tweet in real time, the Fulanis came. They burned a lot of people in their houses. After I left and screenshot every single message, I now saw on my feed what is happening in Oyo, Sam Clef, fire. I said, this must be Ito. So when I saw the messages and I posted, I said, what is going on? So, and I called Yomi Koiki, Sunday Igboho's spokesman. Yomi wasn't picking up, considering that they don't sleep with any eyes shut. They hardly sleep. If they sleep, one eye shut me. I wanted to say, Yomi Kilon Shele, Nibarakpa, what is going on? That is the first place where Sunday Igboho emerged, Ibarakpa. He had a rally there, told the people to protect themselves, everything. After all that stuff, Sheyi Makinde said that Buhari should arrest Igboho. I told Sheyi, don't even try it. You're going to cause revolt. They will come to Oyo State and they will burn everything that belongs to the Fulanis. If you are telling Buhari to arrest Sunday Igboho. The second time, they attempted to arrest him on the expressway.
Let me tell you something.
He took out his and he repelled them.
Let me tell you.
Okay, so 2 warnings to the governor. Wait, Sam Clef, 2 warnings to the governor. They tried to arrest him twice. The third time, they didn't do anything because now the youth that I said, okay, the anti-Kemi was right. Those youth came to Ibadan and they burnt the Fulani markets. Mile 1, where is it? That's Shasha markets, and Fulanis were killed. Remember what happened there? Over another small incident there. Many Hausas left the market, no tomato, no this, no that. That's what started the ball rolling with all that violence. Now, Wakili, the warlord that's organizing all this stuff, they have already arrested him. He's in custody. But from nowhere, this was a surprise. Wakili's boys are out now, and they killed our people in Ibarakpa again. So now, we're waiting for the governor to say something, declare a state of emergency, whatnot. Go ahead.
Basically, right, let me just use this opportunity to give this information out there. So, you know, before we got to this situation we have right now, you know, based on where we're coming from, based on all the atrocities that these people have committed, you know, there is something they can't try. They know that the moment they try that, it is over. Now, when Buhari yesterday banned the Twitter stuff, right? It showed to the world there is a dictator in the sense that that stuff did not go through the legislature. It was just a normal, they just made a decision. And that shows that the northern people are trying to show their full power and strength. That every other tribe are slaves. They are the ones ruling. Right. So it's like they are being recolonized. Because take for instance, I was telling people how long, do you know that the northern, Nigeria is 60 years old, right?
We're 60. We're going on 61.
So I did a calculation of how long the northern people have ruled Nigeria. So let's just say they've ruled Nigeria for like, let's say 40 years or something like that.
Right.
Because they've
50.
You understand? So this is my secret. This is the information I will pass out. So they're trying to Islamize Nigeria. They've been trying that since 1980. You understand?
Right.
So,
right.
You know, they did that. They've been trying that stuff since 1980. But right about now, they forgot that this generation is different from their generation because they've been using the media to control our parents way back, you know.
Right.
But now we have Twitter where people can get information. This generation they're well informed and nobody's understand. So basically, I think something's going to happen soon.
Right.
And
let me just tell you. Go ahead.
The government is not going to come to help you because right now there's a war between the citizen and the government. So So the earlier people know this, the earlier the better. You can write it on.
Well, let me say something to you, Sam Cleve. You're a very big public figure. And I know you're going to tell me the same. I entered First Bank on Friday and I walked into the bank. People sat down. You know, there's an area called customer service. 3 tables, 3 people working with customers and things. Then there's a sitting area for 6. And I'm the 7th person, nowhere to sit. I got bad leg, everything. So I walked into the area and I just said, hello, everybody. First Bank Ikota, big branch. Hello. It's Kemi Olunloyo, your favorite customer. 1969, 51 years at First Bank, 52 years at First Bank. Everybody now look up. Like 1 or 2 people knew me. Okay. One of the customer service agents knew me, smiled. One of the customers knew me. All right, Eteteo, I can't wait here forever. I have 5 things I got to do. I come to the bank once a year. So guess what happened? All of a sudden, a man showed up behind me with a security guard next to him wearing blue. And I'm looking at him. Auntie Kemi. No, she didn't say Auntie. He said, Dr. Kemi, good afternoon. How are you, ma? I'm Taiwo, the manager of the branch. Let me help you. Let me help you. He not carried me to his office, so. He not carried me to his office, so.
Somebody said,
when I got to
1999, don't suffer for your hair. But
I know, but listen to what he did. He carried me to his office, so Taiwo is on this broadcast. He's watching this broadcast. When Taiwo now carried me to his office, he was the branch manager. And Kemi, how are you? How can I? No, he kept calling me Dr. Kemi anyway. That's my title. He said, how can I help you? Do you know what I told him? I said, I want to close one account because he's not getting enough interest. The interest is 0.0001. So I want my money. And it's a certificate. I said, I want to liquidate that. I need money. I said, I want to order 2 ATM cards, one for me and my son. Because if I travel for Hush Puppy trial, I don't want my card to expire when I'm inside America. Sure, you get some clip. The third thing, I want to pay my rent for the year. So I had major transactions that can be done on phone app. Sure, you get. Do you know this guy did everything for me within 30 minutes? When we now came out, the bank had closed. Everybody had gone. So they took me to the back door and he introduced me to one big office of executives. If I'm not here, make sure you help Dr. Kemi. This is her. She's a very, very big public figure. That's what he said. She's a very, very big public figure, VIP. All of them looked, oh my God, Auntie Kemi, they did selfies. They all knew me. Don't wait for people to know you. It's not who you know. It's who knows you. Sam Clef, repeat that after me. It's not who you know. It's who knows you.
Mama, you
stop coming to I'm the one that puts this talk together. 2007 copyright, Kemi Olunloyo. It is not who you know, it is who knows you. Stop coming to Kemi Olunloyo or Sam Clef to help you. Stop coming to my DM to send your music to Naira Marley. Stop coming to my DM to tell Nkechi Blessing Sunday you want to come to Nollywood. All these girls, they want to act. You are her friend. You are Naira Marley. Do it yourself. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. I came out of that bank, everything done in front of the manager. And my son said, Mommy, you need to start doing seminar, motivation seminar, the real ones. Nigerians want to know big people to do some things. You can do it yourself. Look at Kanye West. Sam Clef, look at Kanye West. When I was in Canada and America, they call me Miss Kemi, Dr. Kemi in the professional circle, Miss Kemi. When I interviewed Kanye in 2004, Kanye will never forget me. When they call Kanye, said, you remember Miss Kemi?
Mama, wait, Mama, see. You know what people don't understand me say, Mama, they don't know say you be old, Mama Yopi. Mama Yopi, we don't want green. Yes, Mama, don't worry. See, Mama, people love you.
See my hair.
Mama, we know say, Mama, see, people love you there. You understand? But let me tell you what they don't understand. Say, your own way of journalism, you have your own. There are no rules. You understand? So
no rules, baby.
Mama, see, I appreciate you coming to this live, and I appreciate you passing this information across. And
thank you.
And we're going to do them once. Anytime we get information, we go come live, educate these people. You understand? So
one last.
It's not who you know. Today we say it's not who you know.
Who you know is who knows you. Make yourself known. Do you know Aloma? Do you know Aloma DMW? Yes. Do you know Davido? Yes. But does Davido know you? Does Davido know me? You know me. Aloma, does Aloma know me? You know, make yourself known. One last word before I go.
Let me say,
rest in peace.
Let me finalize the last word. See, nobody go meet nobody, make nobody help him. Nobody help him.
Yeah.
Nobody can go meet somebody. Say somebody, I beg, help me. Somebody can't look nobody, say nobody. Nobody can't help somebody. Somebody can't become somebody.
Somebody, right. So that's a good last word.
For you to become somebody, a nobody, you need to find somebody. We know somebody. So
exactly. But look, this is my final last word. R.I.P. to TB Joshua. He's gone. We have to learn from his past works. All his quotes are not going to be in history. If my heart stops beating in 5 minutes now, I'm gone. You will remember that it's not who you know, it's who knows you. Sam Clef, thank you for helping me. Thank you for supporting me. Please continue to tell your people that I am now rebranding. The rest of Nigeria, please help me promote it. Because of you, Sam Clef, I started this morning at 6,000. It's now 10,000 almost. Let us get to 100,000. 6 journalism students are running it for me all across the world. And
Mama, they say,
and I'm the investigative journalist.
They call you psycho because they don't understand you. We will understand you and we love you. You understand?
Yes.
The media,
thank you.
We're going to support you for eternity. We love you personally.
I will be very busy all week, Sam Clef. In the DM, just be checking your DM. I'll be very busy all week with international
Mama,
media. I'm going
me.
live with Al Jazeera. Yeah, because of the ban, I'm going live with Al Jazeera and many other people this week. We're going to be talking about how it affects news, how it affects news reporters, you know, Twitter. Love you and thanks for having me. The rest of Nigeria, everybody, oh, because everybody hates lies. Everybody hates the truth. Only all of us, the rest of Nigeria, that like.
I see all everybody, Chief. I see all of now. Everybody will come watch us. God bless you guys. Make sure you guys turn on.
And please send the military to the southwest to help us in the Barakpa, not to the southeast to kill people. Nnamdi Kanu's tweets were deleted too on Twitter. I hope you saw that. Nnamdi Kanu has already.
You should calm down. You should calm down.
Nnamdi Kanu threatening violence. And June 12th, everybody be careful.
That's why I've not posted him on my page. You understand? He has a good
by
idea
the way,
because becoming too aggressive.
Yeah.
You don't solve problem like that. But let's leave that for another topic. God bless you, Mama.
But by the way, Sam Clef, before I really go, I forgot to tell you. You know I have snitches everywhere. If I have a snitch, I'll put it as a source, okay? A DSS source briefed me yesterday about June 12th. Please, they mean business. The person that organized the shooting at the toll gate and everything that has to be done is called the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Stay at, if you need to go out and protest, okay? Don't use celebrity as your shield. It is your choice to protest in a country that's saying we have no right to protest. But me, I'm staying inside my house because I've been briefed about some very, very sensitive stuff. And I can't say that. All I'm going to say, if I say what I want to say, people will bash me. They'll say, Auntie Kemi, you're telling us to keep quiet. I live through this shit. I'm not telling you to go out, and I'm not telling you not to go out. Do it at your own will. But my own voice is loud on social media. You see, Instagram and Facebook, I will be very loud. I don't protest in America and Canada, and it's only because of one thing, tear gas. I have asthma. If tear gas hits me, I die. You see, Chuba Kadigbo, he died of asthma. Chuba Kadigbo, president said he died of asthma. Go and see what Canadian broadcasting said about me. CBC, she said Kemi's voice is the loudest in Toronto on social media. So take care, everybody. Bye, Sam Clef. Thank you.
Love you. Take care.
Everybody of Nigeria. Aloma, I love you. Aloma, we're calling you this afternoon. We have a meeting. WhatsApp video. Bye.